And welcome back. That's right, you are right back where you belong for another action-packed episode brought to you by Saturday Night Gaming, The Hands of Greed. I am your GM, your moderator, your narrator. I am Tony Stevens. Before we get into the depth of everything that's going on in this crazy, wacky multiverse, I'm going to go ahead and let my cast and crew introduce themselves and their characters and a little bit about what they may or may not remember of what happened to them last time. Starting at my right.
I'm Laura, and I'm playing Ace, and I do not remember where I'm at.
You're riding a dragon out of hell.
Really?
Yeah.
I do not remember that. I hate that I'm so far behind in doing the edits.
Re-listening?
Because I always remember where we're at because I listened to it this week. Like, I'll normally listen to it the day before, but I'm like 3 weeks
Soul was
behind.
riding a big dragon out of hell, and then the rest of you were riding Dark's little void dragon out of hell.
I don't even remember that. How do I not remember?
But have you slept since then?
You just
Actually, not very much.
That might be the issue.
Maybe that's it. I did not.
Last week was the week you said you may not play because you were really tired.
I must have been really tired. Charlie has not been sleeping, so maybe I was tired last week and I was completely running on.
Too, I think.
Yeah, I was just like running on fumes last week. I do not remember what happened.
It's all good.
I would have totally remembered riding a dragon.
Well, that's where you are.
Wow.
Now you know.
Glad to know that.
Knowing's half the power. All right.
Go, Joe.
I'm Jessica. I'm playing Inalesha and maybe sometimes a Dean, and I don't know what I'm doing. I wasn't here.
I'm Ronnie. I'm playing Mr. Smiles. I'm currently riding a dragon. Also Thulgrim. He's in there too. Somewhere. Deep down.
My name is Chuck. I'm playing Dark, and I'm herding the dragons.
My name is Saul. I am being played by Queen, and I am riding Big Bad Dragon. Not the cool little friendly one. This one tried to hit.
My name's John, and my character's name is Fordora 2. And I remember being inside a dragon.
Currently, you're on the back of a dragon dying.
Okay.
So pretty much when we open up, your first action should be to do a saving roll.
Yeah.
And then if that works,
Well,
you should
try and
probably move past that into a healing roll. And then if that works, probably move past that into a healing roll. And then you should start attacking stuff.
Okay.
I definitely don't think I would advise straight up attacking something. But that's something you could do. All right, so like everybody said, you are currently riding a smaller void dragon chasing after this great big Nithog out of hell whose soul is currently attached to. So I guess that's where we should go first. All right, so go ahead and just starting out, give me a dexterity roll. I'll give you a benchmark of 25 for it, just so you can maintain your grip on the dragon.
Everybody or am I?
No, him.
Oh, okay.
Soul?
I don't think I'm going to make it, but we will see. They made the 12.
So yeah, you do not hang on.
Cool. As soon as I get away from it, I stop concentrating.
All right, so basically as it breaks through the ground, whatever rubble, whatever else that it's brushing up against, you get knocked off, you're falling through the air, you stop concentrating so you can initiate the explosion, right? So if I remember correctly, you were at 3 turns on that explosion?
Yeah.
All right, so what's your math?
15.
15 damage?
Yeah, it starts at 12. Plus
Okay.
1 each time.
So as the rest of you are breaking through the ground, riding on Dark's dragon, Nathir, you would actually see Soul kind of like falling back from the Nithog, and then an explosion, chunks just like flying off the side of his body. And then each of those chunks, like black splatter everywhere, like going down towards the ground, splattering across the ground. And of course, it starts to ooze and congeal and become little void dragons that then start trying to writhe and move about. He is falling through the air, though. So we'll go ahead and start with y'all.
Wee, this is so much fun. It is like flying. But it is so noisy because of the wind.
How far away are we?
I'd say you would have been like right behind him. You picked up everybody and you were chasing behind him. So to catch him wouldn't be a huge deal as long as you can do it. I'll give you a 25 benchmark.
$34.
Awesome. So he'd be able to just reach out his hand, grab a hold of you as you're falling down,
Sweet. Now get me close so I can hit it again.
swing you around behind him.
But you know, all we're doing is making new void dragons when you hit it, right?
Is that what that is?
Look down.
I don't want them afraid of heights. I might get queasy.
And closeness to large groups of people, which you are on a dragon with a large group of people.
It's already pushing it.
Yeah, you're great.
Well, then how do we kill it? Maybe if I keep its mouth closed permanently?
Isn't Thulgrim still on the ground fighting things?
He had swung through with a dragon to get everybody out.
Oh, okay.
Unless
so
you
he's
had
on the
tried to
dragon.
stay behind to do so. He was trying to help everybody escape.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
Nithog is, as stated before, about 200 feet long, but you can see him easily in the distance as he is beginning to purge himself from this realm, following through the same path where the Burning Star used to reside.
Do I have to create sun again?
Do you want to?
I don't. I mean, if I don't have a choice, I will. Because I'm that kind of guy, but I would rather not.
I don't know if you should or not.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I think that would be a calculation of could you get in front of him before he gets out and then create the Burning Star and then lock him in.
Do you think we can get to that faster? Yeah! I do a little spur kick to the dragon. Let's go! Giddy up!
I can try, but it'll probably be better if we lose some weight.
Alright, Thulgrim, you heard them. Get off.
This
Your
is
ego is
preposterous.
too, your ego is too big. Get off, you're weighing us down. If we only have room for mine.
He's sitting on top of the dragon and he just keeps leaning to the left until he falls off.
Oh look, he's doing his trick. Do a flip!
He falls.
Do you think
Just
he
pouting,
would be?
just...
I love you.
I love you too!
Now go
I
kill
think!
Go kill weird worms.
Alright. Hits into the ground, little dust cloud. I'm sure he'll remember at some point that he was flying at previous sessions. Jumping really far. Let's go ahead and resolve your death roll.
Okay, I'm dying. Alright, let's see. Let's get my death calculator out. Alright, I got 2 donuts. Oh, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, I have rolled 2 donuts, sprinkle side down, and a
Drum roll.
19.
Hey,
not
there you
bad.
go. So, you're good. Now, next time you would just need to move into your healing roll. Alright. So, yeah. Nithog is currently trying to purge himself from the Hellscape. You're trying to race up to meet him or get past him, I'm assuming.
Right.
Alright, so I'm going to benchmark you at 35 to catch up.
You can do it. I believe in you, Lothar. You are my
Well,
best
if I-
friend.
Yeah, with that roll, I have 37.
Okay, so you'd be able to catch up. So you're basically flying even with him at this point on your Void Dragon with several people behind you. But he'd be right there. So like he's at the, what would you call it, the edge of reality as
Right.
far as this place is concerned. trying to pry his way free from it, and you have caught up to this point.
Ultar, can you throw me maybe?
Sure, here you go.
You know who could have really thrown
Yes,
you
but
faster?
he weighed too much.
probably been like, you're there. But he's on the ground.
31.
He throws you.
Whee!
I don't think it's hard to throw you.
Yeah, I'm pretty little.
All right. So there you are. You've been flung. You're
Oh,
towards the
boy,
head of
well.
this dragon.
Here we go again, and maybe I won't get stuck this time. I'm going to try to create temporary sun.
All right.
Now I don't. I don't think there's an actual spell that can do that. So
Yeah. What do you have in your spell list as far as like synthetic fire or anything like that?
I have Hellflame, Fireball. The delayed blast.
Do you have like immolation or anything like that?
I do not. I have Disintegrate.
What does Hellflame do?
Ooh, let me pull it up real quick in the dock.
Just trying to think of which one would match the best so that we can do the math on the magic.
Alright. So Hellflame, when you are successfully attacked as a defensive reaction, you may cast the spell and target the creature that attacked you within range. So basically, if the dragon hit me, I can use that immediately as a reaction to do damage back to it.
I got you. What about, so I guess Fireball would be the best one that we can dictate as you create
You point to a
fire.
specific location within range, and in an instant, a fire explosion erupts within the targeted zone, inflicting fire damage to all within it.
Okay, so that would seem like a star. Like you're throwing it to a certain point, it's exploding out in flame or whatever. That would kind of seem like a star. So you're talking about consuming a star's portion of the sky to block off this area, correct?
Trying to, yes.
So do you have the magic chart on hand or in your folder?
Yes.
Okay, so let's try to do the math real quick.
So Fireball costs 20 MP, so I only have 10 to work with right now, because I only have 30 MP.
I would assume you would want high duration on this
Mm-hmm.
to be a star. Enhancement would be like how much damage do you want it to carry against the dragon?
Well, the base is only 8, so
Right.
I'm
so
not really
this can go up to like +5.
yeah, so I'm really not trying to do damage, just cause like a deterrent to go the opposite way. Maybe the bright light.
So you just want to be an instantaneous kind of thing and just scare it away, or to be
Sure.
like what it was before?
I mean, if we can get it to what it was like before, like let's go for it. But
I'm just trying to figure out how we would, because that was obviously a narrative point at that point in time. But if we were trying to get it to explode out and then maintain a space in the sky to,
yeah, I think that would just be mostly duration then.
it's mostly duration. So pick out
Because then
the
anytime
amount
it
of
hits
duration.
it would probably just be 8 damage every time I got hit by it.
So pick out what duration you think you would want it there for however many turns.
Well, for an extra 10 MP, which is what I can max out right now, I can do for 12 turns.
Okay.
So I could at least do that.
So what's the total on that? 30, you said?
Yeah, that'd be a 30 MP cost, which is right at what I can hit. That's like the max what I can do.
Then let's just make that the benchmark.
Okay. Don't think I'm going to get it. It didn't roll well. Yeah, no, I got 25. Did not roll. I rolled a 7, so. And I do not have favor.
You do not have a favor?
No.
Speaking of favors, who has how many?
I think I have 0.
I have 1.
0. Chuck, do you have any
What's that?
favors?
I need to start using mine. I never use them. I always forget that there's all this other stuff you can use them for, and I never really have to re-roll, so...
Just so perfect.
I know.
Must be nice.
All right, so you said 25.
Yeah, I rolled a 7 on my dice.
So that would be partial success. You do manage to make it explode in front of his face, but the reaction it causes is in him like versus like fight or flight kind of deal. He's not scared by it. He retaliates by swinging. Large tail is coming around, whipping around to lash at you.
Oh, look out!
So, you don't necessarily get to roll to evade it, because it would be coming in. You got.
And
the
I mean,
partial
how would I really
success.
evade it off the dragon? I just have to jump off the dragon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at that point, you were just kind of like flying in the air. You got thrown.
Oh, that's right.
You cast a fireball. It explodes in his face. He lashes out.
Could I try to lash back onto his tail when he hits me?
Grab the tail to hold on.
All right, I'll benchmark you at
I know I'm not doing it.
30 on dex.
No, I'm not going to get it. That
Okay.
is 11.
Ew.
So,
So you get hit by the tail.
I need a pencil. Give me a pencil.
You'd be soaring down to the ground at this point. So obviously this was just like a retaliatory action from his actual physical self. He's not attacking you with any kind of energy. So we'll just say it's 8, whatever you can absorb. And whatever goes over your DR is your damage. As far as everybody else that's flying on Dark's Dragon, you would see that he got smacketh and is soaring back down to the ground.
Don't come catch me! Mr. Smiles is going to try and catch him.
All right. So
Where's Mr.
as
Smiles?
Huh?
Where was he at?
He's riding the dragon.
Oh, okay.
He's riding the good dragon.
So he's gonna like stick his arm out and
The
just
good
grab
evil
him as he
dragon.
falls.
Yeah,
The good evil dragon.
yeah.
Are they?
The dragon you trust at this moment. They're both evil dragons, but
There's 3 dragons or 2 dragons?
well, currently he has 3 pet dragons: Nether, Bither, and the Maharag, I believe it was. And then there's the large dragon that's like the mother of all these void dragons. That's trying to escape hell after feeding on all of the.
Which one am I on?
You're
We're
on
on one of
the
my big
slightly
ones.
less evil dragon.
Okay. Okay.
So still the safest way to travel.
Sure. If
Maybe.
you say so.
Maybe. All right.
I just wanna get out of
roll
here.
a 30 on Dex. Again, just trying to move quickly enough to grab him.
I was too slow. It was a 25.
Oh no. Well, that's a partial. Out of a
He
page.
tries. Yeah, that is a partial.
How to spend that one as a
Okay,
partial.
so you catch him, but you're both tumbling back along the spine of the dark dragon now, the void dragon that you're on. So both of you roll dex to try and catch on to the scales or something to avoid falling off.
What's the bench?
30.
Okay.
It would be kind of hard to do. It's high speed, aerial race through hell.
$29.
All right, so I'll let you grab hold.
It is also going to be a. Hold on. Yeah, it's gonna be a 29 as well.
Okay, so you both managed to grab hold, but you're not in like a comfortable position where you feel secure on it. You're just holding on, like you didn't fall
Slapping
to the
against
ground.
it.
Yeah, you're maintaining your grip, trying to stay on.
Oh, this really hurts.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you. What was your name again? Mr. Teeth? The Grin?
Sure.
Chuckles? I'm going to call you Chuckles. Is that alright? You just seem very funny. Don't do that. It's going to give me nightmares.
All right.
The teeth.
Is there anything you would like to try to do at this point, Laura?
No, I don't think so. We're just riding the dragons out of hell, right?
I would love to have that as like a ringtone. Riding the dragons out of hell. I love it.
I regret that now.
That was great. John, go ahead and do your healing roll.
I will heal.
Possibly.
I'm healing. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I
Benchmark at 25. You're just trying to heal yourself.
rolled- Yeah, I got it.
What'd you
I
get?
rolled an 18
Okay.
and a donut with sprinkles up.
Ooh, that's
Add
lucky.
that through
You know, every
your-
time you roll it with the donuts, I want donuts. Those are like my favorite things, and you keep saying it, and it's like, I don't have any donuts.
Is it a
I
Boston
got
cream
two
pie?
donuts right here.
But I can't eat them.
They look more like lifesavers, but okay.
Lifesavers with sprinkles.
All
No, that's just
so
disgusting.
what is that added in with your int, and then add in your bonus
So
from
let's
your
see,
healing
get out my
mana?
calculator. Crunching the numbers. It's 18 plus 17 plus nano. Is there
It's
another
still
plus?
like okay.
I don't
like,
think so.
picks it up, I think.
No. So that's a total of 41.
Whoa.
So yeah, you very well surpassed your benchmark.
Can I heal a little bit?
Yeah,
Heal an extra bit because of an
Yeah.
exceptional success.
I would say so. Like a full health pack would probably, like a large health pack would take you up 6 points,
Thank you, sir.
like a full rest. So let's go ahead and add 3 points onto that as your exceptional success. So go up 9 health points.
So that puts me at a solid 8
Out of.
out of 11.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad.
Nope.
For he was almost dying a second ago.
Yeah.
And I do like I start to glow and I rise up and then I kind of put my hands out. And there's like maybe like, you know, what sounds like a chorus of
It's actually coming off of a speaker on your body.
it's being emitted by myself. Yeah, exactly. You know, Fordora too would be doing that.
Is he still inside the dragon?
No, he had
Okay.
gotten out of it. He was on the dragon. Y'all drug him out.
Okay. I remember.
So yeah, you're healed. You're better now. As you're doing this, you would actually see that the structure of this place seems to shift and crack, and earthquakes on the ground, almost volcanic lava that's spewing forth as this dragon, the Nithog, actually starts tearing open the reality portal and feeding himself out into the verse.
We should probably stop that. I think. I mean, I'm not an expert. But that does not look, as you would say, good.
Thulgrim's gonna jump up and try to attack him.
Thulgrim, go get him. I choose you.
Okay, so from all the way on the ground,
Yeah.
roll it through strength because you're going to be trying to bound up there and get him.
So,
Give me what? Oh, because he doesn't have a sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we'll just roll it off of a basic success on the D20. Anything above 15 is some success. Anything below 15 is a partial success, and anything below 10 is a failure.
That is a 20.
Nice.
Epic. Fulgrim goes flying up into the air, latches onto the tail with his axe. He's on the dragon as it begins worming its way out of the Hellscape.
Cut its tail off, or better yet, its wings. Does it have
Or better yet, its head.
Yeah, do the head.
He can't hear any of that.
No, that would
No.
be
Cut
really hard
its
to do.
toe off. Imagine the wind just...
He's gonna start scaling up the scales. Yeah, there you go.
Scaling up the scales.
With his axe, and he's gonna try and decapitate it, like finish the job from earlier, where it already has like a hole in its head.
It has like some damage to its snout.
To its snout. Okay.
Yeah, he like blasted off a little chunk of its snout, and then there's like a chunk around his ribs that like seemed to have a hole, and that's where the black ooze came from. No real damage. I mean, 200 feet long. I don't know what the actual diameter of girth of his neck would be, but I think it might take a swing or two.
He could go inside.
Do that. Go
I
inside.
hear that the skin is thinner on the inside than it is on the out.
Just go in and start punching its heart.
He would just have to figure out how to get inside.
Go inside and give him a heart attack
Yeah, that'll work.
Just stick the axe right in
from
the
the
heart.
attack on the heart.
There goes your left artery. Your valve. Look at all
But
this
no,
plaques.
With him, he'd start scaling up the dragon. He'd be like, I'm going to cut his head off, but then he'd see how big it is and realize how it is, and he'd go veer over to where the hole is, where the side was blown out. And
I got you.
He's going to try and go in there.
Okay, so he's worming his way into the hole. And for the rest of you, as you see this shiny god of a man forcing himself into the hole inside of his dragon, and then you see the tail finally as it has escaped the hellscape.
So,
The tail has escaped.
Can you go after it?
what did he just do?
I don't know. I think he went inside its side.
Alright.
Wait a second. Fedora 2, are you feeling okay?
Yeah, a little bit better.
Can you teleport me into the dragon?
Inside?
Yes, inside of it.
You're a madman. Of course I can do that.
Thank you. I take that as highest compliment coming from Toaster.
Okay. Just stick your
That's
fist in.
insane and the best idea I've heard yet.
Let's do it. Engage. Take
I
me
love
to
this
the action.
plan. Let's do it.
Take me to the action.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for.
So for teleporting yourself and then teleporting him, I'm going to add a +5 of difficulty to carry him with you. So rolling through your int, you're going to be benchmarked at 40.
Oh my! This is gonna be fun.
Can you even make that?
It's possible,
Yeah, he just got.
Alright.
But I have to roll.
It goes through his int. He
I
can
gotta
do it.
roll pretty high to do it.
I believe in you.
Uh,
Or maybe just send me.
Would that be easier?
You got to go with him. You're the teleporting
Oh.
thing.
Yeah, he can't teleport
Oh,
without you.
that sucks. Alright. Well, good luck anyways.
Okay.
Just like we learned in
So Fedora 2 takes a
year
deep breath,
0.
which doesn't make any sense because it doesn't breathe. It's just for dramatic purposes. Okay, and he rolls.
A 19.
No,
Oh,
it was 19. I will tell you that I got one donut sprinkles up, which is a good sign.
That is
Okay,
a good
what
sign.
number did you
I'm
roll?
gonna do the math. Hold on. Get my calculator. Fedora 2 is doing the calculations.
How many people are on the edge of their seat right now?
All of you. Okay, I opened up my calendar and set my calculator.
Are you giving a play-by-play?
Yeah. I'm adding my int.
It's as if the listeners were right here in the room.
Plus, I'm adding
Your roll, your int, your teleportation.
Telepy is what I have it as. So that's +6. What did I have to hit?
40 is your benchmark.
I hit 40 exactly.
Did you hit 40 exactly?
You did your roll, plus your int, plus
Yeah, I did
your
my roll,
telepy.
which was 17, plus my int, which was also 17. plus my
So it's 34.
teleport, which is
Oh, that's exactly
That's
30
exactly
plus 6
40.
because you're mastery and teleportation.
Yeah.
That is exactly.
Well, you have telepede.
Telepede. I did.
Have fun.
The two of you
Teletinkle is something to
have
call it.
managed to get inside of this dragon just as it escapes the hellscape.
And the toast pops out of my head. You grabbed it, I'm sure.
Toast.
Yeah, apparently he's a toaster.
Then I immediately puke when we get in dragon.
Yes, yes. As soon as you're inside the dragon, obviously you are in a very tight space. Like
Oh
there's
God, what does that
a
smell?
lot of muscle
Is that me?
and organs and blood pumping through.
They don't remember having corn. Oh, all right. Let's pick
Now-
yourself up, soul.
Oh, God.
As you get in there, just like a pilot fish helps a shark, this dragon seems to have its own parasitic value, cleaning out its insides.
Oh, that's not good.
So you see these things that are slithering about inside with teeth, sludgy little black things, like void demons.
Oh, look, it almost looks like a less cute Ulthar. I'm not going to give that a hug.
It's got a big hanging jaw, actually, too.
That's that looks very familiar, but it is not cool look anymore, unfortunately.
Okay, so it would see you as a foreign object, though, inside the body. So just like a white blood cell, this is evil blood cells
Okay.
moving in to try and purge the body.
And
So
can I figure out what my orientation is in the body? Do I know this way for the heart, this way for the other thing?
What do you know where he's?
how I'm willing to hear it out, but how
Well,
would you?
if I'm assuming I'm like in like a vein, right?
Well, if a
something like that.
blood cell is going to.
Well, I mean, I say it as blood cell, but like, think of it as you're inside the body. You're trapped within like the organs and matter inside the body.
I'm gonna see if I can find something that looks like a vein and then follow it.
Sure, I guess that could potentially work after a while. All right, then give me a perception check. How high are you on Wiz?
I can max out at a 26.
Then we'll benchmark you at 25 to be fair.
Got an 18.
It all looks very mushy around
All right,
you.
cool.
It's
I
very
don't-
claustrophobic, and it's probably driving you a little bit nuts, making you quite queasy.
I don't know what this is, but I'm going to follow it that way. It's running off.
Okay, so you're just like moving through stuff, trying to wedge yourself and not get crushed by any muscle contractions.
Oh, God, I'm gonna give you bad cramp if you keep doing that.
All right. So there they are, inside the dragon, flying through space. Some things you don't expect to happen, and you just kind of roll with it anyway.